Hi, everyone, and welcome. We bring you a regular season game with extra importance. This is Game 3 of the NBA Cup, a final group stage contest. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at the Clippers, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Checking out the Lakers, they came into this very, very hopeful. Things haven't gone perfectly smooth, but few teams have played better. I like what I'm seeing.
So here's the Clippers starting group. Harden pairs with Beal to make up the guard set. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court, and it's Bogdanovic in at the 3. And for the Lakers, Reeves and LeBron out on the perimeter. Hachimura at power forward with Ayton at center. And it's Doncic in at the 1 spot. So the Lakers will get the first possession here. What a huge game in the Cup tonight. Both of these teams 2-0, and a win tonight is a giant step towards the knockout stages, Grant.
Well, remember this, B.A. The first tiebreaker is head-to-head record. So if you win this one, you get that. I expect a really intense game.
Luka Doncic is a do-it-all player. I mean, he does everything for this team, including being a walking triple-double threat on a game-by-game basis.
Now here's Harden. Bogdanovic from long range. Here's Zubac. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And Zubac is somebody you've got to keep off the glass, because when you don't, he's wreaking havoc on you.
It's tipped. And that'll be Los Angeles ball as it goes out of bounds. Lakers able to keep the possession. On defense, the Clippers. And James gets it to go.
James doing his thing in close to the hoop. Good work there.
Beal with a screen on Hachimura. Leonard with the ball. Picked up by Reeves. Leonard against Reeves. Reeves with some nice D. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. The Clippers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Leonard. Bogdanovic on the wing. Goes up with the strike. Harden misses.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
It's stolen by Leonard. He goes up. And the dunk by Leonard.
Smart in transition. Leonard finding the right spot and doing what he does.
Hachimura sets a screen to the paint. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Well, you know, he may be a bit undersized at the 4, but he makes up for it with his athleticism.
Here's Leonard. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Rui Hachimura.
Kawhi has a subtle and quiet way of consistently keeping the pressure on.
You think back to the prime years of Kawhi Leonard, Clark. He was absolutely dominant.
Yeah, he really was. I mean, so few wings could dominate the way Kawhi did when he was healthy and in his prime. I mean, he could score at all 3 levels, especially in that mid-range game. Absolutely lethal. And then defensively, he was unstoppable. He would just turn people's water off. In his peak, he was as good as any two-way player we've had in the league.
And Harden gets it to go on the assist by Bogdanovic.
Yet another hard shot that Harden makes look easy. Amazing at measuring the floating jumper.
Here's Doncic. Shot from the low post is good.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Doncic against Harden. Pass to Leonard. Driving inside. And the dunk by Leonard.
Tons of power and momentum behind Leonard's drive. He's not easily stopped when he's going like that.
Here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Zubac. The Clippers trail. Leonard on the wing. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
You're not going to get a better look from mid-range. He's definitely disappointed with himself there.
The Clippers have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Bogdanovic against James. Bogdanovic passes to Zubac. Harden from outside. And Ayton pulls it down. The Lakers shooting right around 57%. Very efficient so far in the first.
Still possessing incredible athleticism. LeBron James, when he attacks like this, you can almost forget about stopping him.
Clippers trail by 3. Now Leonard. 5 points in the game. To the inside. Here's Zubac. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
This is where Zubac looks to score from. I mean, he's much more effective the closer he is to the basket.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, J.J. Redick had a few moments to share with me. We talked about Kawhi Leonard and how much his experience plays a role. He mentioned when you have a guy like Kawhi, you can take one aspect of his game, but he's so skilled and experienced that he will find another way to beat you. They've got their hands full with the vet. Brian, back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Bogdanovich, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now to Hachimura. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Here's Leonard. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Leonard's got 7 points in the game.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
Hachimura sets a screen. Here's Reeves, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
I love when Reeves has the ball in his hands. He's crafty, and he always seems to make things happen.
Harden with it. Picked up by Reeves. Here's Beal. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Zubac against Doncic. Down low. Here's Ayton. Out to Hachimura. 6 on the shot clock. And Ayton gets it to go.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Now here's Harden. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. On Hachimura. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Bogdanovich.
Intelligent basketball. Keep feeding the hot hand.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, it seems like the entire Western Conference looked to bolster their front courts last offseason, and the Clippers were no different. Between trading for John Collins and signing Brook Lopez, they have substantially fortified their front line with size and skill.
A heavy veteran roster. All right, Shams, thanks for the update. Looking at the Lakers, how about their performance so far in the NBA Cup? 2-0 and a huge opportunity here at home.
Yeah, this is gigantic for them, in my opinion. I mean, if they come out with a win tonight, you're talking about a 3-0 record and a super good chance to get to the quarterfinals.
And now checking out how the LA Clippers are doing. They are off to a strong start in this NBA Cup, winning their first 2 games of the group stage.
Yeah, they've set themselves up nicely, but they can't get too comfortable. They need to win out in order to ensure their spot in the knockout round.
Now here's Doncic. Playing Utah, he was nearly unstoppable.
Savvy play call that time by Luka, creating some room for himself out there. Got some space, just what he needed.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the LA Clippers. 7-point differential. And their first look at this year's Lakers squad.
Yeah, we saw how combative yet enjoyable last season's series was. 2 very excellent teams going at it.
Exactly. They split the series, Greg. 2 elite teams and conference foes renewing that rivalry tonight.
Arabia's checked in for James.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
And stolen by Vanderbilt. Pass to Doncic. And he gets that one. Doncic just got 10.
Luka, combination of finesse and bully ball in there that time.
Clippers trail by 9. Leonard outside. Fires for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. 12 points for him.
Did not take him long to get into the flow of this game, knocking down 5 of his first 7 shots.
Now here's Doncic, defended by Dunn.
Doncic giving you the full package. Superstar for sure.
And it's the Clippers ball. And stolen by Simmons. Now the Lakers moving it up. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. And now a 10-point Laker lead.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Zubac. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. And here's Collins for three. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Doncic left side. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. The Lakers, number 1. Fourth, the Clippers.
And during the last 10 games of the season, both of these squads have focused more on leaking out and capitalizing in transition. We'll see if they're able to maintain this pace moving forward.
You know, from the moment Luka entered the league, despite the naysayers, he's been a star, a legitimate star. And that's something you don't see very often.
Lopez, he's checked in for the Clippers. Bradley Beal comes in for Leonard. Now here's Paul. No made baskets yet. Beal, that one's good.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Here's Doncic. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Beal. Coming off a terrific game against Cleveland. Here's Lopez. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time.
Boy, he is so tough to deal with inside. Lopez just too big and too skilled.
It's Doncic with a drive. And Doncic hammers it home.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
And here's Doncic. 18 points for him. To the middle. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Los Angeles Lakers. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. Back after this. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Lakers.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far, the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. It's Collins at power forward with Lopez at center. Chris Paul out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Beal in at the small forward. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That doesn't go either for Beal.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
Vanderbilt, a pass to Reeves. Rebounded by Dunn.
No such thing as an easy bucket most of the time in the NBA, but I'm surprised he missed that.
It's now a decade in the league for Chris Dunn. What's helped him stick in the NBA?
I think it's his defensive prowess, B.A., quite honestly. I thought he would be better overall, but defensively is where he's made his mark. He's terrific defending the ball, disruptive, and causes turnovers quite a bit. And usually he's drawing the top perimeter assignment every night.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Clippers last season inaugurating the Intuit Dome after for years sharing an arena with the Lakers. Kawhi Leonard said it helps having a home base for you rather than being a roommate. Coach Tyronn Lue said it feels so good to have a place to call your own and just call home. Back to you.
And looking to protect it. All right, thank you, Allie. The Clippers making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Beal, the pass to Bogdanovich. Inside. Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Oh, a high flyer. Collins playing above the rim and then coming down with force.
To the inside. Here's Vanderbilt. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Paul passes to Bogdanovich. Beal from outside. The shot misses. Reeves with some nice D. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Bradley Beal.
Reeves has no fear at all going against the big guys. Drawing the foul there because he's fearless.
Hayes is checked in for the Lakers. And Grant, one thing we've seen so far with the NBA Cup tournament, it's been an absolute blast for the fans.
Yeah, B.A., it's the ideal way to make games more engaging. Fans love to brag about anything their team does. So in that regard, giving regular season games this extra spice has been a huge success.
Hayes with a screen on Beal. Simmons drives in. Oh, and the jam by Simmons.
Really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Clippers trail by 11. And stolen by Reeves. And Smart with the bucket on the assist by Reeves. Smart's gotten his first basket of the night.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up. They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Beal outside. Here's Bogdanovich. Basket counts. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket in this one.
You like seeing Bogdanovich get it done inside. An opportunistic scorer around the rim.
Pass to Hayes. Kicks it out to Smart. Back to Hayes. Here's Simmons. Pounded by Beal. Shot clock at 6. Here's Reeves. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Luka Doncic is checked in for Simmons. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Chris Paul. Clippers trail by 15. Lopez, a screen on Doncic. To the middle. Lopez can't hit. The Lakers have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. Yep, that one goes. And that's now 20 points for Luka Doncic.
Boy, he's so dangerous in these situations. Doncic just has a good sense for what he needs to do based on the situation.
Bogdanovich on the wing. Back to Collins. Launches a 3. The shot no good. Good D by Vanderbilt. And it's the Lakers ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Doncic passes to Vanderbilt. Misses the baby hook. Clippers trail by 17. Beal surveying the D. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Jared Vanderbilt. That's his first foul. Harden, he's checked in for the Clippers. Here's Bogdanovich. Stolen by Vanderbilt. And it's the Lakers on the break. The shot by Reeves, no good.
Despite his shooting woes, they're still up. That bodes well if he can somehow get things turned around.
Beal outside. Back to Leonard. Pass to Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Chalk that up. Lopez won't miss many of those.
The Lakers lead by 15. To the paint. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Harden, three-pointer. Beal gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
We talk about guys with pure strokes. Beal's in that discussion.
Here's Doncic. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Offensive board. Outside Harden. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Lakers. They defeated Utah in their last game.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Doncic passes to Vanderbilt. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 5 assists in the game. And Harden's got the ball here for the Clippers. They trail by 18. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves. And when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
And some changes here for the Lakers. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. And LeBron subbed in for...
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim.
Here's Ayton. Second shot opportunity. And Harden with the block. Here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Lopez. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. Lopez has got 9 points.
And, you know, Lopez is very much a real threat to drop one in from that range. I mean, he's an excellent shooter for his side.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And we're almost halfway through the group stage. Do coaches start thinking a little bit about how tiebreakers might come into effect here?
You know, maybe. Point differential is the second tiebreaker after head-to-head record. So that might be in the back of their minds. You're going to want to make sure you put up some big numbers in the group stage if you can.
Zubac, he's checked in for the Clippers. Bradley Beal comes in for John Collins.
And over time, Leonard has gone from early morning handles to rush hour kind of handles right there. Woo, that's impressive.
Here's James. Smart for 3. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
It's stolen by Smart. Now the Lakers moving it up. James down the lane. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 6 assists here tonight. Clippers trail by 16. Leonard passes to Zubac. Now Bogdanovich. Zubac with a screen on James. And he jams it home with authority.
Zubac doing major damage. Check that rim out, folks.
Ayton, the screen on Bogdanovich. James passes to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
The Clippers shooting 53% here in the second quarter. Pass to Beal. Leonard on the wing. Hachimura covering. Shot by Leonard, no good. The Lakers lead by 16. Doncic passes to Ayton. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got his 4th rebound in this one. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Coming in fast and furious. Leonard refusing to slow down.
The Lakers shooting an unreal 69%. Really special stuff here. Hachimura sets a screen. Here's James. Smart outside. Ayton passes to Smart. Oh, deflected. And stolen by Leonard. The Claw attacking. Can't get it to fall. That one is off. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Howdy, folks. I know you've all been clamoring to find out how the Rookie of the Year race is looking, and we are not letting you down.
The young guys are playing well, but it's a long season. There's something called the rookie wall.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see which players hit that wall and which ones knock it over. Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Clippers.
They couldn't shut down the lane. Only thing that would stuff that is prime check. Maybe 2 of me.
Now that is a scary sight. 2 of you.
Well, we're going to need a bigger fridge, Ernie.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And so here are the Clippers. It's a 14-point game. Their next game playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. LeBron and Hachimura in at the forward slots. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for J.J. Redick getting going here in the second half. Harden misses.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And it's Doncic missing.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Bogdanovich passes to Beal. Rebounded by the Lakers. Ayton's got rebound number 8 now.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
Clippers trail by 14. Beal outside. To the paint. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Not putting his head down. He continues to produce with the team trailing.
Here's Doncic. He's got 22. And there's Ayton on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Harden into the lane. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Reeves against Beal. Shot is good by Reeves. Reeves has got 8 points.
Yeah, I tell you what, when Reeves is focused in, I mean, he's tremendous.
Leonard for 3. The Lakers with a rebound.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots.
And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Well, Clark, for a while there, it looked like the center position might be going extinct. Not so fast, though.
Well, you've seen Embiid and Jokic win MVPs recently. It's a skills game for sure, but size always helps. First in assists, and they're ranked first in shooting percentage, proving how lethal and connected they are on offense. They play for each other. No individual agendas out there.
And it's no secret the league is definitely more offensive-oriented nowadays. And they are the best of the bunch in following that trend, leading the league in points per game.
An aggressive move from Harden at the hoop. Really good to see him take it to the defense like that.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. James Harden is very comfortable at the controls of the Clippers offense, and Coach Ty Lue said he sees the game how I see it, from a point guard's point of view, a coach's point of view, how teams are playing us defensively, how we can capitalize and take advantage of it. Back to you, Brian.
A tremendous IQ. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Harden with a screen on Reeves. Beal, the pass to Leonard. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. Leonard's got 19 points.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
Hachimura with a screen on Harden. Inside. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
That is big time by Hachimura. No mercy at all.
So it's the Clippers now, trailing by 17. Leonard passes to Harden. Uses the glass on the layup. Harden's gotten 4 this quarter.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
James outside. And it's James with the jam.
One of the most remarkable things in sport, LeBron still throwing it down at this age. One of the best athletes we've seen in any sport.
Leonard outside. Double team on Leonard to the right side. Zubac passes to Leonard. Out to Beal. Shot clock at 5. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. And a miss there on the triple.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Harden misses. The Lakers lead by 19. Of all the accolades James Harden has racked up, what do you think he'll be most remembered for, Clark?
You mean aside from his beard, which is pretty impressive, as well as his game? I mean, I think his scoring ability, the way he did it, he was one of the first to really kind of master that step-back 3 against good defense. His ability to get to the rim, draw fouls, and make plays for others. I think all of that is part of what we will remember about James Harden.
And it's Leonard with the ball for the LA Clippers. Over Hachimura. Again, the Clippers score.
As good as he is offensively, I think this is Kawhi's bread and butter. He is lethal from the mid-range.
Ayton, the screen on Harden. Doncic passes to Ayton. Now Hachimura. Leonard defending. Reeves against Beal. Tipped. Here's Leonard. James with the rebound. The Lakers have gotten 8 of 11 shots to go in. Efficient so far in the third. Ayton tries again, and he lays it in. Ayton's got 6 in the quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Kept alive. Zubac. Ayton with the defensive effort.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here's Doncic. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Doncic has got 26 points.
You've got to love the way he's scoring it tonight. Very efficient.
Leonard looking over the floor. Outside for Harden. Hachimura against Leonard. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
One of the many things that Kawhi does well is getting himself to the line.
Some changes now for the Lakers. Ben Simmons is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura, and Smart subbed in for Reeves. And a switch here also for the Clippers. John Collins checked in for Bogdanovich. Smart passes to Doncic. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Luka with the crafty shot fake. Outstanding at tricking the defense.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
And the Lakers making a change here. Reeves is checked in.
A chilly quarter for him offensively, trying to get warmed up.
Simmons with the bucket.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Smart against Leonard. Clock at 6. And a nice finish on the layup. Leonard's got 8 points here in the quarter.
That strong upper body of Kawhi's really helps him around the basket.
There's a screen to the inside. Here's Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Collins finds Harden. Second chance effort. And Zubats with the lay-in. Zubats has got 10 points in the game.
When the shot goes up, he is not a guy you want to lose track of. Boy, that's a nice play right there.
Simmons with a screen on Harden. Outside Reeves. Pass to Vanderbilt. Back to Reeves. Smart outside. Now Doncic. That's good. And it's Smart with the assist. Doncic has got 30 points.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Well, the Clippers shooting at a respectable 49%. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. The Lakers making a switch here. Larabia is checked in. Brook Lopez is checked in for the Clippers. Ball comes in for Leonard. Lopez passes to Beal. Harden surveying the D's from deep three-point land. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got his 5th rebound in this one. From deep, Reeves fires in the triple. 11 points in the game.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Collins a screen. These are his first free throws of the game.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
What I admire about Beal is his work ethic, his desire to keep improving year after year.
Marcus Smart's checked in for the Lakers. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Bogdanovich is checked in. They set the pick. Here's Reeves. Rebounded by Lopez. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. For 3, Collins. Rebounded by the Lakers. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Simmons with a screen on Paul. Here's Doncic. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. And Beal launches from deep. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Los Angeles Lakers. He's been an offensive force, now with over 30 points after the quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And so in the game for the Clippers, Kawhi and Collins are the forwards. Bogdan Bogdanović is out there with Chris Paul, and it's Lopez in at the 5. Leonard outside. Lopez, the screen. Paul with it. Now Vanderbilt defending. Out to the right wing. Here's Collins. Pass to Lopez. Lets it go from deep. Rebound, the Lakers. Vanderbilt's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Clark, the Defensive Player of the Year award tends to go to shot blockers, insinuating that bigs really have a greater impact on that end of the floor.
Well, you know, the counting stats favor big guys. I mean, when you think about block shots and defensive rebounds, clearly big guys would tend to corral numbers in those areas. But still being on that back line means they're involved in a lot of plays, and they've got to do more than just block shots and rebounds. So to answer the question, generally, I'd say yes.
Hayes is checked in for the Lakers. Smart passes to Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
And it's Leonard with the ball for the LA Clippers. Pass to Collins. Beyond the arc. Yes! And it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got 3 assists in the game.
And sometimes Collins makes this look so effortless, as if the 3-shot is just that easy.
To the middle. Here's Vanderbilt. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Leading him right to the basket with a tremendous pass. Really good execution there.
Leonard outside. Shoots from the right block. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. Leonard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Another big night in the career of Kawhi. What a devastating player he is. Fun to watch, too.
It's stolen by Bogdanović. Lets it go from the wing. And again, it's the Clippers.
He's doing a heck of a job, and his offense is keeping them afloat.
And we've got a timeout call by J.J. Redick. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Some changes now for the Lakers. Russell Westbrook comes in for Reeves, and Doncic has subbed in for Smart. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Bogdan Bogdanović.
Boy, the passion Westbrook plays with is infectious. He plays hard every second he's out on the court.
Clark, you think about current NBA players. Which do you see becoming head coaches down the line?
Well, I think Chris Paul is an obvious answer. He's had so many leadership roles, not only on his team, but throughout the league. Mike Conley has great temperament, has been a tremendous mentor to other players, and is also a guy who has shown great leadership capability. And perhaps C.J. McCollum, a Northeast Ohio guy as well, because of leadership he's shown in the NBPA. So those are 3 that come to mind right away.
Leonard outside. Oh, he picked him clean. Westbrook against Bogdanović. Lopez with the steal. Leonard inside, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Leonard's got 16 in the second half.
Nice move that time by Kawhi. I think he surprised the defense there.
Here's Doncic. Ooh, Paul with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. Zubats, he's checked in for Lopez.
Number 40.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Doncic, no good. The Clippers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Bogdanović passes to Leonard. Here's Zubats. Another shot. And he sinks the layup.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from them.
Outside Vanderbilt. Back to Doncic for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Inside. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
And there's the contact on the dunk attempt. He gets the whistle. He doesn't get the bucket, so 2 shots coming up. That free throw, no good. So many great young players coming into this league, Clark. It puts pressure on those aging vets.
Yeah, the Hall of Famer Kevin McHale described it like this. He said, I see everything that I could do. I just can't do anything about it. That's a tough feeling. And I didn't have to actually experience that because I got injured early in my career and had to pack it up that way.
Ayton, the screen on Paul, down low. And Ayton with the stuff.
Boy, with the basketball IQ of a 15-year vet, Doncic makes plays that even veterans struggle with.
Outside Harden. For 3, Collins. Offensive rebound.
Well done on the glass. Gets himself in position where he can use his size.
To the paint. Here's Ayton. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
Gotta be careful how you guard Ayton. He's so creative at finding ways to draw fouls.
Hachimura's checked in for Vanderbilt. Leonard's checked in for the Clippers. Bogdan Bogdanović comes in for Chris Paul. Pass to Bogdanović. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got his 4th assist in this one.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first period. He finally drains one.
Out to Hachimura. Now Reeves. 3-pointer. Oh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Doncic deciding where to go with it. Shoots over Harden. And it's Doncic missing. Clippers trail by 19. Beal outside. To the inside. Stolen by Ayton. And here they go on a free run to the bucket. And slam dunk by James.
And, you know, LeBron plays a very mistake-free game, usually in the open court. And when he's out on the break, the points are almost a guarantee.
To the paint. Outside for Harden. This one for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 14. Yep, 14.
Oh, my. I mean, just hard on that one, B.A.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Well, the Clippers shooting 60% here in the 4th quarter. Terrific efficiency. 3-pointer Beal, and the 3-pointer goes. Beal's got 6 points in the quarter.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
And they've got all the confidence in the world letting Luka run the pick and roll. Just a top-notch decision maker.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And now it's time for our presentation of the player of the game, Luka Doncic.
We saw outstanding focus and really good energy from him all the minutes he was on the floor. He was determined to make an impact every time he touched the ball, and he did just that. Guys on both squads could learn a lot from what he did here tonight.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the LA Clippers, trailing by 19.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged. They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And Doncic hammers it home.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Lakers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
Man, this is a nice victory for them. It's win number 14 of the year.
And this was a telling game. They'll meet 4 times this season, and I'd say it looks like a good matchup for them. They'll be looking forward to their next 3 meetings against the Clippers.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Luka Doncic.
He was superb as a facilitator, really orchestrated things offensively, created a lot of opportunities for ready shooters.
Count it. Doncic has got 34 points.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort. And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Outside Paul. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. That win brings them to a 3-0 start for the group play stage of the NBA Cup.
And now they're focused on getting a clean sweep over their group before moving on to knockout rounds.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
LeBron, it was a challenge for you tonight as far as the matchup went. How much does that motivate you in a game like this?
For my matchup, it's not an individual matchup. It's us as a team trying to get better, and we was able to hold court, so it was a good win for us.
Thanks, LeBron. Guys?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Luka Doncic.